What up, motherfuckers? It's the Function with Anthony Vega and Loke motherfucking Wavy.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. All right, so fucking today, man, we gonna break down a triple threat competition here. Drake, Kendrick, or J fucking Cole, bro. Who run it? Who run rap? Who the best MC? Who got the best albums? Who flow the best? Who the most lyrical motherfucker? And who's left the most impression upon the rap game?
I'm finna tell you why. Like just off rip, I'm gonna tell you why J. Cole doesn't need to be in this discussion. What's the album called he just dropped?
Fuck, see, I should see. That's not fair because everybody else out there knows it now. I can't remember what the fuck it's called. We've been going back and forth on this for fucking a minute before we hit record. I can't remember. I'm actually looking it up now because it's bothering me. I don't know
I already know what Drake's next album is called
what
before it even dropped.
Certified Lover Boy. This shit was called the Off Season. That's right. J
I
Cole.
actually did know that, but I forgot. That's how big of an impact the album made.
Listen, man, I feel like J Cole. Like you could argue he actually isn't in top tier at this point. I agree with you. I agree with you.
Now, when it comes to bars, like we'll get into album sales and all that, but when it let's break down bars. The most witty of the three is obviously Drake. Like as far as like wittiness goes. A lot of people don't know that about Drake, but Drake does have bars. He like throws them in every once in a while to like throw you off. You know what I mean? Because he is a big fan. He's a big fan of battle rap. He was just at the last battle rap event. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So he has that mentality where he could throw a bar out there. Like on the where he said he was about to flip the F out like Fendi, like just like small little shit like that, like he'll throw in there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
J. Cole said something about so much shells on the ground, the bunny rabbit or the Easter bunny was jealous or some shit like that. Come on, cuz.
But if we're rating them off their weakest bar, then I mean that's not fair either. You feel
Well,
me?
I mean, that's just I mean, but at the same
shit.
time, you know, if you was really that dope, you wouldn't say no whack shit like that. At least Kendrick doesn't do that.
Or,
At least Kendrick
yeah,
like Kendrick has more like what is it? Like Kendrick's one of those one dudes that says everything without saying what he really means.
yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of weird, but like every once in a while, like he'll say like Kendrick might be like the most layered of the three.
I agree with that easily.
Yeah, easily, easily.
All right, you know what? Fuck it. For the sake of this, I'll get rid of Cole. I'll agree with you. I'll actually just take him right out the equation. Fuck it. I think. And
what was your
my thought?
No, I mean we ain't gotta take him out. It was just because he's not as important as the other two, but name a rapper who's as important as him without them two.
That's what I'm saying. You feel me?
Yeah, so he can stay. I'm not saying he might just end up number 3 on my list, like in that third spot. You know what I'm saying? But he's definitely 3.
I think it goes Kendrick, Drake, Cole. I really do. That's me personally.
That's gonna be shit. That's gonna be a hard one, bro. Because obviously, who has the biggest like cultural impact would be Kendrick easily.
Yeah,
you see what I'm saying? But Drake is just he's above it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if Kendrick is above. I don't know if Kendrick's above rap and hip hop.
I was gonna say I think Kendrick's made the most conscious impact. I think Drake has had the most plays and thus the most impact off of his music because of that, if that makes sense.
Because if these guys were going head to head on album sales, like you can't take Drake and be like, oh, let's all his accumulated album sales versus Cole or Kendrick because he has more albums than them.
Yeah.
You know I'm saying he was popping before both of them. So, but if you did that, like who would come out on top? It would obviously be Drake, right?
I feel like you're right. No matter how you sell it,
I would think that Cole and Kendrick would be pretty fucking close, though.
I actually think it's a clear 1, 2, 3. I think Kendrick's an easy second for that. I do.
See, this is where kids. This is where motherfucking
All right, so Take Care 6 times platinum. Good Kid, Mad City, which I'm just throwing these two up because they came out around the same time. It
And
was
so did fucking
Sports
so
Center.
did yeah.
Yeah, 3 years in a row that actually goes. Sales.
So it should be uh Take Care, Good Kid, Mad City, and the Cole album that came out around that same time.
And technically, the Cole album should be the Sideline Story, but I don't want to do them like that because I feel like that's a whack album.
Nah, bro, that's the same era.
No, you're 100% right. I know I can't manipulate that. That's not my point.
Yeah, we're not trying to get this motherfucker a boost. You know what I'm saying? He got to fight for that spot.
Where the fuck are the sales certifications?
Somebody, and by the way, anybody that's watching this and you want to say Lil Baby or fucking Duh Baby or
Eat a dick.
Big Baby or Little Baby or whoever the fuck baby, shut the fuck up. We're not talking about that bullshit.
All right, so Kendrick only has half of what Drake has. Drake's Take Care did six platinum. Good Kid did 3. Let's see. J. Cole Sideline Story.
Before we get back into this, let's tell these motherfuckers what we mean. Like,
Okay.
yes, y'all have like there's the new era, right? Like since Kendrick dropped last, there's a totally new era of rappers, or like a totally new fucking lineup of rappers, right?
Yeah, 100%.
These motherfuckers can drop whenever they want. Like who's like the Baby, I know he's a fucking new one. Lil Baby's a new one. And there's gonna be like, oh, motherfucker, I've been listening to Lil Baby since whenever the fuck. Who gives a fuck? I'm talking about who's popping, right?
Yeah.
If them motherfuckers dropped an album right now, everybody be like, oh, cool, he dropped an album. But when Kendrick drops an album,
It's an event.
he'll fucking shit on those albums. Like as far as like impact goes and who's gonna listen to him, because people know that it's a fucking, like you said, it's an event and it means something. Just like if when Drake drops. Now I feel like a Drake album, if it dropped right now, let's say Drake and Kendrick dropped right now at the same time at midnight. Who are the people gonna be talking about?
Kendrick, I think.
They're gonna be talking about that fucking Kendrick album.
Yeah. Yeah, because Drake has watered down his shit by this point.
Yeah, they haven't heard from Kendrick since 4 fucking years.
Yeah. That's why J. Cole did so well with this album, because ain't nobody heard from him in 3 fucking years. That's why this.
I don't think so, because Kendrick, J. Cole's had some.
Okay, they did that cut with the label, but I think KOD came out in 2018, so it's been fucking 3 years.
Because they did the Middle Child, which is a big fucking.
But again, that was just that collab album. I guess I hear your point. Kendrick ain't done shit to stay relevant, and he still has.
But he would be fucking the most important out of the 3 if he dropped right now.
Correct.
If they all 3 decided to drop on the same day, Kendrick's going to be the most important one.
Oh, easily. No, I co-sign that. All right, maybe that's the whole video. That's it. Kendrick's the best.
Kendrick's the best. No, we can't do that because we still got to talk about cultural impact too. Well, I mean, dude, in the long run, right? Wouldn't Drake be the biggest? Isn't Drake like the biggest artist?
Drake is a bigger artist, right? That's
like, isn't Drake like on an Adele level? Like he shuts shit down, like no matter where he goes.
Yeah. Is it fair to say that Kendrick is pop? My bad. No. That's not what I meant. Drake is pop. Kendrick is like the level between hip hop and pop, and J. Cole is just hip hop.
Dude. What an album like
Butterfly.
What an album like To Pimp a Butterfly? Like, nah.
Yeah, no, that neglects that.
Yeah, like maybe Damn, you could do that because you got a lot of commercial like sounding hits on that album.
But I mean,
To Pimp a Butterfly is one of the most fucking, like he said, fuck the radio when he made that shit.
Yeah, no, 100%.
And that's what made it great.
Yeah, true. That J. Cole album only went platinum, by the way. So J. Cole went 6, Kendrick went 3, and J. Cole just went platinum.
Let's talk about their last 3 then. Not their last 3, but the last
drop.
Their most recent.
Yeah.
Their most recent. Yeah, so it would be demo tapes, Damn, and fucking off season.
Yeah.
Well, could you put off season in that?
Yeah, you could.
Yeah, you could, but I mean, it hasn't been out that long, so it hasn't had a chance to
So
breathe like Damn or demo tapes has.
you could drop KOD there, but I don't know if you want to do that. Hold on, I'm just filling up the. I had a little chart here that I'll share afterward.
Well, let's make it fair for Cole then. Drop the KOD, Damn, and the demo tapes.
All right, let's see. So let's start with Dark Lane. Is that what they are? Dark Lane demo tapes?
Yes.
Yeah. Wikipedia, because we trust them.
Man, it took me
I
forever
do.
to realize that you fucking anybody can edit that shit.
Yeah, fucking Dark Lane demo tapes hasn't even gone platinum, bro. It was
So are
dropped.
we talking about like units? Or
Yeah,
are we talking about streams, right?
both. They have a system that works toward each. Like 1,000 streams equals like or like a I think 1,000 streams equals one sale or some shit. It's some ridiculous shit. Fucking
Okay.
yeah. What's the album he put out before this? Care Package we can't do. Just
No,
20.
because that's like a greatest hit shit.
It's like some old Scorpions probably our best bet here.
Okay.
Yeah, because everything's 2018 era. KOD came out 2018, Scorpion came out 2018, Damn came out 2017.
Okay.
So in the U, Drake went five times platinum, or not again, but so his first album to his most recent, he only lost a 1 million down, which when you're in that high, it's significant. But is it? Damn.
So he sold 5 million
Units with
million
Scorpion.
copies. The equivalent, right? Because they're going
Yeah.
by streams.
Yep.
So
Kendrick.
Damn.
Damn only did 3. He matched what he did with his first album.
But here's the thing though. Damn, see, I don't want to bring race into it. I don't want to bring race into it, but here's the deal.
Do it.
Drake is more easily
Sellable, relatable to the masses.
yeah, he's more marketable to,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like I don't think there's a bunch of white girls that are jamming To Pimp a Butterfly and Damn.
no, they're not, but they're absolutely murdering that Drake shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They leave Drake albums to listen to Nicki Minaj to go back to Drake albums. Like
I went into this thinking that we were going to take J. Cole off of it, but now we might have to fucking we might have to consider taking Drake off of it.
why? Why do you flip the extreme? I don't think you can take.
Is he that important to hip hop? In the grand scheme of everything, is he important to music or? I know they're the same thing, and I know it's a tricky question, but it makes sense. Like Adele don't mean shit to hip hop.
I think Drake means something to hip hop because of what he did to it. Like I say in my nowadays joint, that Young Money era is the last era that you can stand on in mainstream hip hop for actual rap. 2015 is kind of the end of it. You feel me? Don't get me wrong. Kendrick and Cole are like helping with it, but they help the hardcore hip hop heads exist in the mainstream a little bit. And then Drake is just the forefront of the pop rap, which has sent the entire culture on a nosedive quality wise. So is he?
You could say that. You could say that, but
him and Wayne, bro. Him, Wayne, Future, Kanye West. Less now, but more back then. And Cardi B are like who generates the sound. at this point. Maybe Nicki
I'll,
Minaj. Take Cardi off. We'll go back to Nicki because Nicki inspires Cardi's existence.
yeah, but Nicki goes hard though, or she used to. There
I'm
was a point where she went hard.
I'm not saying she didn't, but the point's still the point. She's young money. She's kind of young money garbage, and she's to sell to fucking white girls who want to be black.
But here's the deal though. Here's the fucking deal with Cardi B. For me personally, and this is me just, this may sound like some old head hating shit.
We are.
Cardi B might be one of the worst rappers ever. That's how I see it. Like I put her on like a Lil B,
Yeah.
Nick Cannon level. Like she
Ooh.
sucks. Like she blows, bro.
That's fair though. I feel
She
like
got some songs, but I mean, just as like a rapper, she fucking sucks.
she's a fucking stripper that somebody sponsored and said, "Yo, you want to suck the devil's dick?"
Here's the thing, people watching this shit, anybody can rap. Literally anybody can rap. There's no skill in it. It's about what you're saying.
Yeah.
And some people be like, "Oh, there's just some old head shit." Motherfucker, go make a song, and then get some some money behind it. Get somebody to promote your shit. You're gonna pop. There's no fucking skill in it.
Eventually, minor melody, a lot of auto tune, good money behind it. That's all it takes.
Yeah, that's all. That's it. Now you couldn't go be in a rock band and play a guitar because that takes some fucking skill.
Yeah,
you have to learn how to do that.
And to get technical with rap and to get good at it, yeah, you got to practice and you got to get good at it. But
yeah, but at the end of the day, right
now,
the motherfuckers that you're looking up to, the people watching this shit, they ain't shit.
Right?
They're not.
And I don't want to generalize everybody watching this. Word to our hip hop heads. Word to the people that came up fucking grimy. Word to the people that have studied. Word to the people that fucking help represent the function. You feel me? So we know people watching. It's a divide. It's a divide amongst the masses. But if he's
playing good guy, bad guy, I say all of y'all. Y'all let this shit happen now. I'm fucking around.
Either you would or you're not though. If you part of the bullshit, you might not even know it.
But here's the thing though. I mean, the people, like, the difference between somebody that's in the industry and somebody that, people like us, is I feel like there's 100 people that are going to be making that song with you if you're in the industry.
Yeah.
Like there's going to be 100 ears on it. There's going to be 100 producers, mixers, everything. They're going to make sure that song pops, right? Especially if you're in the industry. That's the difference.
Agreed.
So they can make anybody a fucking star. That's just my hating shit though.
But man, on some absolutely, and then we're gonna go back to this fucking debate between these three motherfuckers. But the people high up who sell music, there's an arguable pattern that rich motherfuckers, CEOs, people that run shit, literally just buy, make this motherfucker go gold and then some, and then they just put sponsor it at every fucking radio they fucking can, and then let progression of the fucking society who they're influencing just take it from there. They buy 500,000 units, and then the public actually only fucking streams 200,000 more. Now this motherfucker almost went platinum overnight. That's all it takes.
Yeah, and another thing is like, damn, see, talk shit about everybody, but it's not your fault. But most people are not programmed, but they're fucking told what to like, right?
Yeah.
Like you wouldn't even like any of the shit that you listen to unless, like, let's say your favorite rapper, not your favorite rapper, but whoever's watching this, let's say your favorite rapper lived right across the street from you, and he was a fucking nobody. You probably wouldn't thump his shit like that. But because you see him on the TV, on the YouTube, all that shit, you see him with the jewelry, you see him in the cars, music videos, that's something you want to be a part of. You're attracted to that. And that's why you listen to him. But if he lived across the street from you, you wouldn't give a fuck about him.
No, that's 100% true.
But anyway, I think we should take Drake off of it. When's the last time you heard a Drake verse where you were like, oh my God,
this
motherfucker's getting busy?
Dark Lane demo tapes had one or two.
Yeah, I think the first verse on the opening track Deep Pockets
That one,
had a decent verse.
I don't remember what else that album had on it, but
Yeah,
yeah.
we rolling. Yeah, we rolling. I fuck with that shit. I fuck with demo tapes.
I liked When to Say When. I liked
Mm.
Losses. I liked War, if I'm not mistaken. Deep Pockets was hot. Everything else, but Time Flies might have been cool if it's the record I think it is. Everything else was whatever. I
But
think.
here's the deal. I like Drake when he sings. I like his singing shit. I like his R&B shit. I always have.
Well, I
He's
think
I mean, does he is he the best singer? No, but I mean, I like his singing song.
no, but he's got a decent style with him. Look,
Yeah.
I think all three of these gentlemen deserve a spot up here for a different reason, right? I think I think Drake took the market, right? The in it. So he took the music industry and he made the biggest impact within it, right? He sold the most, he was the most marketable, he got pushed the most. However the fuck you want to say it, he is the biggest household name out of all of them, right? Like motherfuckers absolutely know Drake.
Yeah, but name somebody in the music industry that's bigger than him.
Nobody.
Nobody.
Eminem and Jay-Z maybe because they existed before.
If Eminem and Jay-Z dropped an album at the same time as Drake, Drake's album is gonna get played more than theirs.
Well, no, that's well, yes, in modern day. So if you're talking
He's bigger. No, he's bigger than. Damn, that's another fucking thought. He's bigger than Jay-Z ever was. The Jay-Z. When we're
you're
talking
right.
about
No,
music,
you're
we're
right.
talking about music. He's bigger than Jay-Z ever was.
You're 100% right.
He may. Eminem might be on the same level as
Eminem.
Drake, just not currently. Like back in the day, like the early 2000s, or the early 2000s, like Eminem was probably on a Drake type level.
I agree. Yo, side note, this is totally a hip hop head podcast because we're all over the place with it. Fucking centered on these three motherfuckers. But when Ludacris and Jay-Z both say the industry's shady and needs to be taken over, are they talking about Eminem?
Shit, I don't know. No, I don't think so because it's like because when did they say that?
Jay-Z said it in like '02, and Ludacris said it in like '05.
No, no, they didn't mean it when they said that. You know why? Because I think Eminem had that Drake effect back then. Like you can get your career ruined if you fuck with that person.
True.
Like not even because Eminem would fucking kill you, because their fans would too.
True.
And people would take sides and Eminem was just bigger on a different level. Same thing that happened with Meek Mill. He got clowned for going at Drake.
True.
Clowned. And he had a big following before that.
Yeah, no, that was one of the worst things Meek did was that.
Is that a world tour? Your girl tour? Yeah,
fucking.
Drake's witty, bro. Oh shit. Okay, if we're talking about hip hop though, and another reason why Drake has to be excluded from this is the fucking ghostwriting allegations.
Well, and that was something I was going to bring up earlier when you were like lyrically he's kind of sick. I think he gets disqualified for that.
Yeah, he gets disqualified, bro.
Yeah, I think Kendrick's the most lyrical motherfucker. I think Cole's second by default.
I think Cole's more like Eminem. I think Cole has like some dad joke bars.
He's got some bad what?
He got some.
Oh, dad joke bars. Damn, bro, really?
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
I don't like. I every time I hear like everybody knows I love battle rap. Whenever I hear a crazy ass bar, I make a face like,
yeah,
that's nasty, dog. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But whenever J. Cole says a bar, I fucking roll my eyes.
Really, dog?
Most of the time, I'm just like, who co-signed that shit? But here's the deal: I fuck with J. Cole. I fuck with J. Cole. I don't want to sound like a J. Cole hater. I do like J. Cole. It's just sometimes he probably needs to stay away from that shit because. But at the same time, if he heard my shit, he'd probably do the same thing. He'd probably roll his eyes. You see what I'm saying? It's like,
well, yeah, it's
and that could be the competitor in me as well. Like, you know, what you trying to step in that lane for, dog? You know what I'm saying?
Right. I don't know. I know. I'll say this. I think J. Cole and Drake have had more corny lines than Kendrick has.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I think Kendrick. I think when Kendrick puts something out, he thinks about it like 1,000 times before he does
Well,
it.
I don't think Kendrick steps in that lane though. I think he knows what he does, and I think if he says something witty, it's one thing. But I think he's more,
Thought out.
yes, like he's not a punchline rapper, like at all.
No, he's. I would go as far as to say Kendrick's an artist that uses the medium of rap and hip hop to explain himself.
Yeah, like Kendrick is more like he's only thinking about himself when he raps. I don't. I think he's explaining what's going on in his head when he raps. He's not. Oh, I got to do this and that for this and that. You know what I'm saying? He's just being who he is.
I agree with that. I agree with that 100%. I think that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, man. Fucking. All right, who's got the better flow? I mean, I think Kendrick got the best flow.
Kendrick's got the best fucking flow, though. You know what I'm saying?
So it's
Kendrick
not
gets
even an argument.
busy. Nah, Kendrick gets
Who,
busy on a beat, bro.
who, who's got the second best flow? Drake or Cole?
I think Drake does because he has more of a
Drake.
he has more of a like a damn, you gotta help me out, man.
More of a what? More of a
He has more of a library, I guess, of
catalog? Yeah,
no,
but
not a catalog, just he has like
more
he
diverse.
sounds different every time. Yeah, like a more diverse style because he sounds different every time he raps. You know what I'm saying? Like every time he raps, it's not just rapping like da 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 da. It's like a melody every time he raps. He never raps like a certain way. Whereas like J. Cole kind of sounds how he sounded every other song he's ever made. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna say that's a absolute, like not 100% of the time, but I would agree with your statement that Drake gets more diverse than Cole does. I'll agree with that. I don't necessarily want to, but I'll agree with that.
Yeah. Um.
All right, fucking who? How many classic albums does each of these individuals have?
Oh. Personally,
Yeah,
I don't.
go on.
Or you want to talk about like just you know
I, I think it's
general?
I think it's got to be I think it's got to be a combination of the two. I don't think you can say something completely abstract that the general public couldn't argue at least, if that makes sense.
You know, J. Cole said, what was it? He said, I'll let you feel like you're the shit, but you can't out fart me.
Yeah, did he really?
Yeah.
Bro, what? When? What fucking record is
Tell
that?
your old boyfriend to skate because I don't play them X games.
Yeah, that's stupid. Is that them old bars, bro? Tell me that's pre 2013.
It is.
Okay, well then I'm fucking whatever. Yeah, all right. So how many
I
class?
got you pregnant. Now inside, there's a life in you.
Oh shit! All right, Cole's got the corniest bars out of the three. I'll give you that.
What was the question you just asked?
Fucking who? How many classic albums does J Cole have?
None.
None.
No, no, no. Okay, Forest Hills Drive.
I was gonna
I
say.
ain't gonna play him like that. I ain't gonna play him like that.
I, was
That's
gonna say,
a
I think he only has Forest Hills Drive.
I fucking there's fucking dude. Somehow I fucking accidentally turned this into fucking J. Cole slander, bro. And I
Wow.
did not mean to. I fucking hey, I love J. Cole. I do. I did not want to turn this into a fucking
J Cole.
but I mean we're comparing the three, right? This
Yeah,
wouldn't come up if we weren't fucking trying to find something wrong with each one. You know what I'm saying?
I was gonna say our goal here is to poke holes, and
Yeah.
we're at the top of the league. We're not talking like middle ground. If we're talking middle ground, we wouldn't even be nitpicking this shit at
Yeah,
all.
because Middle Child might be a harder song than Drake and Kendrick ever done. You feel me?
Maybe, but I hear your point.
Motherfucking a Role Model might be a harder song than fucking Drake or Kendrick has ever done.
I'll give Taylor Two Cities that.
You feel me though?
All right, so 2014 Forest Hills is definitely a classic. I don't think you can argue. For Your Eyes Only title track is a masterpiece. I love it. It's one of my favorite records of all time. But this album is not a classic. So yeah, he only has one. Kendrick Lamar
For me, he only has one.
to Pimp.
To Pimp a Butterfly.
Yeah, no, see, I'm gonna give him two, bro. I know Good Kid, Mad City isn't your thing, bro, but that's a classic album.
It's not that it isn't my thing. It just goes downhill so fast for me.
I'm about to pull it up and review it with my fucking with my mind and shit and see your point because I've never.
Let's do that after this then. And then you know what? Let's do To Pimp a Butterfly. Because I don't think I don't know.
Not as a grown man have I gone through fucking To Pimp a Butterfly. It's been some years.
That shit is fucking incredible. And
See,
Good Kid, Mad City falls off.
I'll tell you what.
The Mad City part of it falls off.
I wish it had more of an explanation on the back end. It shouldn't just go sing about me, I'm dying of thirst, and then end. It shouldn't do that. It should have another like track or two to it to maybe go a little more in depth. I think, right? Like I don't. Yeah, no, I agree with that. I hear you. Actually, I don't want to. I'm upset with you, but I hear you. Yeah.
How many? But okay, so
Probably I'm dying of
we
thirst.
both agreed, but this is a personal thing. We both agreed that J. Cole only has one, but Kendrick has two.
I was about to say, hold on. I also think that Sing About Me, I'm Dying of Thirst is three whole songs put together. So that being said, it does have that, what we say it's missing, in my opinion. I don't know. I'm going to give him two regardless. I don't think Damn is a classic. I refuse to call it one. But I think these other two are very much.
I think his hype was just too big by then that he could have dropped a fucking
correct.
album of him taking shits and people would have called it a classic.
Correct.
Now, here's the question. How many fucking classic albums does Drake have? He might not have any. No. I know you're about to say Take Care, but I don't think so. That's an R&B album, sir.
Man, I won't do
I love that album. Okay. I'll agree with you there.
I won't do that album like that, bro.
I love Take Care.
Yeah, look, it's got some heavy R&B elements, but bro, he's rapping his ass. He's doing what Nelly was never capable of doing, bro. Like that's how I feel about Drake, bro. I don't hate Drake. I really don't. I think he's the best version of Nelly ever. Like, and I don't mean that disrespectfully. I think Nelly wishes he was Drake, if that makes fucking sense. But like, I just think that he's got an ill style.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
You feel me? Like he did with Trey Songz, Nelly, Ja Rule. All of these wannabe sing rapping motherfuckers could never do.
No, I feel. But I'll call it a classic as well.
The only
okay. So Kendrick obviously wins that. Okay, but my bad. Did you have another album that you would call another Drake album you would call classic?
I want to say that there's two others that are close, but they're not classic.
For you?
Not.
Are you talking about like for everybody?
For everybody. For me, it's only Take Care.
Yeah, it's only Take Care. It always has been.
Yeah, you know what?
Nothing But the Same is different though.
That's what I'm looking at. Nothing Was the Same right now. I don't think it's a classic. You know why I don't think it's a classic? Because I think the Pound Cake beat. I think it's garbage. I think it's a garbage ass song. I think Jay-Z and Drake got on a record and absolutely.
Well, you think Pound Cake's
tanked?
I think that shit kind of wild.
I fucking hate it.
Okay, so what's the better album out of them two?
Out of wait, which two?
Nothing Was the Same and Take Care.
Take Care because it's the classic.
Okay, now Take Care versus Forest Hills Drive, and that's how we eliminate one of these motherfuckers.
Fuck you. Yo, I got a lot of even personal people that like homies and shit that might be upset with this response, but I'm gonna take Care over Forest Hills Drive.
And I would hate to do that, but I have to agree.
This record covers so many more emotions than the other one does. I'll hold it closer to my heart than I'll hold 2014 Forest Hills Drive, even though I don't want to even fucking admit that, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like,
But here's the thing about Forest Hills Drive, though. Most people only talk about like 3 songs. They say it's like a classic, but they don't bring up every fucking song.
well,
You feel me?
that's its problem. That's why Take Care outdoes it, because I'm looking at it right now. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm even being stingy now. Hold on. 7, 8, 9. So 9 out of the 15 off the one that came out. I would immediately say that I would like to hear the majority of the time, and the other ones that were there are not bad records. I even like the Nicki and Rick Ross and Birdman verses on this fucking album. Like, I don't.
Nah, you're tripping, bro. Birdman didn't have a verse on it.
Did he just shout him out then?
Yeah, he was just talking shit at the end of
Oh,
Underground Kings.
forget.
Yeah, I was just like, no, bro, you're tripping. I did like the Proud of You or the Make Me Proud fucking song with Nicki. I didn't like Lord Knows. I didn't like that shit.
I would have to. I'll be honest. I would have to rehear Lord Knows at this point in time in my life. But I know that I know the Nicki song is one I liked. I can actually remember shoveling. I can remember shoveling snow for money, having this album in my headphones.
Yeah, it was a fire. When I first got my the day I moved into my house when I first turned 18, like when I first moved into my own place was the same day that the album dropped and I got it.
Oh damn!
So I went home or I went to my new house and fucking listened to that shit.
Sick.
And you know, when you even got to bring up the Kendrick interlude on it, you know what I'm saying? That was before motherfuckers even know who Kendrick was. I mean, that's just some boss ass shit.
Agreed. I'll even just play that. Play this song. He went the fuck in on this. Didn't you say too? Doesn't he kind of diss Drake a little bit on here?
Yeah. I don't think he was dissing him. I think he was like telling people like what was up with like the industry and shit like that.
I agree with that. I think it was ill of him to put Kendrick on the album.
Some boss ass shit. It's like a cosign, bro.
That
You might even have to give Drake some credit for Kendrick's career. What the fuck? Because Take Care was a big album.
huge.
Looking in the mirror, I'm embarrassed. I'm feeling like a suicidal terrorist. React like an infant whenever you are mentioned. Mind over matter never worked for my nemesis. I'm in the matter of man, arm wrestling hands. I was dope when I said the music business was all I needed. When I got it, I was greeted by
I just like the vibe he was able to get here. You feel me? Like he was able to just. I feel like Kendrick stepped in Drake's lane here on the mic with monotone rapping.
Well, I remember people thinking it was Drake.
Yeah, I did my first listen before I read it back. Honestly, like when I was younger.
When I'm talking about everybody else, I knew who Kendrick was. He just wasn't as big as he was. I knew who he was when this album dropped because my homeboy Cameron Shaw had the Section 80. Yeah, and he was like always big bumping that shit. So that's how I knew who Kendrick was before that. But most people did not know who the fuck he was at that point.
First time I heard Kendrick was the Control verse.
Damn, no shit. Control verse came after
Good Kid.
Bad City though.
Yep. I hadn't.
What did I say?
I hadn't heard Kendrick before that. I don't know why. Yeah.
Well, you a little younger too though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And here's the thing. I didn't like. Okay, I was into rap and I was into the old like okay. So that comes out 2012. So I'm 14 when that comes out. I'm probably playing a lot of Eminem, playing a lot of 50, DMX, Ludacris. I don't even think I was playing Jada yet. I might have just discovered the game. A little bit of Kanye, Jay-Z was in rotation. So I wasn't with the modern shit then. I was just T.I. I was going back over the old shit. Around 2013, 2014, 2015, I get into everything else. So
just to put it this way, when Good Kid, Mad City came out, I was 20.
Okay.
So I was like, you know, Kendrick was that motherfucker then, you know what I'm saying, when that shit came out. But still, like, it's just not something that I would call a classic. Now, J. Cole's eliminated. Well, he's not eliminated. He's number 3.
Agreed.
He sits comfortably at number 3. Okay, so what's the better album between Take Care? Or we already said it was Take Care. So what's the best album between To Pimp a Butterfly and Good Kid, Mad City?
You and I, we're not gonna find common ground on this. You can't even.
Well, yeah, but we might if we explain, make our cases.
Okay, it depends on what your goal is, because I think Kendrick makes a phenomenal gangster rap album. I think he does. I actually think he takes the gangster rap era and he kills it. Honestly, he murders it with its own consciousness and ends an entire era of music, bro. All
right, check this out. Play Black of the Berry right now.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not shouting orders at you, but play that shit.
I mean, I'm not going to disagree with you, fucking.
All right, after this, tell me if there's a more important song on Good Kid, Mad City.
Okay, I already know this record. When it came out, I was fucking. When the single came out, I was like, holy shit, dude. I don't even gotta play it. I'll just tell you now. I mean, I'll still play it, but nah, there ain't a more important record on Good Kid. I just play the album. I'm a fucking retard. I'm like, that's not the record. Give me the clean version. Like, I want to hear that. Yeah, well, I need to sit down and listen to this fucking album, honestly, in its entirety. What's a dollar call? I forgot about the Sonic on it.
He put the Butterfly as the best rap album of all time.
So this is the best rap album of all time? Okay, nah, I could see that. I gotta go back over it, but I could see it.
And I don't even rock Kendrick like him.
I'm the biggest hypocrite in 2015. Once I finish this, witnesses will contagious what I mean. Been feeling this way since I was 16. Came to my senses. You never liked this anyway. Fuck your friendship, I meant it. I'm African American. I'm African. I'm black as the moon. Heritage of a small village. Part of my residence. Came from the bottom of mankind. My hair is nappy. My dick is big. My nose is round and wide. You hate me, don't you? You hate my people. Your plan is to terminate my culture. You're fucking evil. I want you to recognize that I'm a proud monkey. You vandalized my perception, but can't take down from it. And this is more than confession. I mean, I might press the button just so you know my discretion. I'm guarding my feelings. I know that you feel it. You sabotage my community, making the killing. You made me a killer. Emancipation of a real nigga.
I saw them shit like a slave, can be black. Oh, if you feel one heap of pain, can be black. I man, I said them put me in a chain, can be black. I'm a now, me gold chain full of rocks. And you know see the whip, left scarf for me back. But now we have a big whip back from the black. Oh, them a say we doom from the start, can be black. Remember this, every race start from the black. Just remember that.
I'm the biggest hypocrite in 2015. Once I finish this, witnesses will contagious what I mean. It's evident that I'm irrelevant to society. That's what you're telling me. Penitentiary would only hire me. Curse me till I'm dead. Church me with your fake prophesizing that I'ma be just another slave in my head. Institutional lies, manipulation and lies. Reciprocation of freedom only live in your eyes. You hate me, don't you? I know you hate me just as much as you hate yourself. Jealous of my wisdom and cards I dealt. Watching me as I pull up, fill up my tank, then pill out. Muscle cars like pull-ups, show you what these big wheels bout. Black and successful, this black man meant to be special. Cat scans on my radar, bitch, how can I help you? How can I tell you I'm making a killing? You made me a killer, emancipation of a real nigga.
say them treat me like a slave, can be black. Oh, if you feel one heap of pain, can be black. I'm man, I say them put me in a chain, can be black. I'm a now, me gold chain full of rocks. And you know see the whip, left scar for me back. But now we have a big whip park from the block. Oh, them a say we doom from the start, can be black. Remember this, every race start from the block. Just remember that.
I'm the biggest hypocrite in 2015. When I finish this, if you listen, then sure you will agree. This plot is bigger than me. It's generational hatred. It's cynicism. It's grimy, little justification. I'm African American. I'm African. I'm black as the heart of a fucking Aryan. I'm black as the name of Tyrone and
That
Darius.
shit, that large,
Excuse
that
my
line so
French,
fucking
but
hard.
fuck you, no fuck y'all. That's as blunt as it gets. I know you hate me, don't you? You hate my people. I can tell cause it's threats when I see you. I can tell cause your waist is deceitful. No, I can tell because you in love with the desert eagle. Thinking maliciously, he get a chain, then you gon' bleed him. It's funny how Zulu and Dosa might go to war. Two tribal armies that wanna build and destroy. Remind me of these Compton Crip gangs that live next door. Beefing with power rules, only death settled the score. So no matter how much I say I like to preach with the Panthers, or tell Georgia State Marcus Garvey got all the answers, or try to celebrate February like it's my B-Day, or eat watermelon chicken and Kool-Aid on weekdays, or jump high enough to get Michael Jordan endorsements, or watch BET cause urban support is important. So why did I weep when Trayvon Martin was in the street? When gang banging make me kill a nigga blacker than me? Hypocrite.
The first time I heard that, I was fucking mind fucked. Because I thought if you listen to the whole song, like you kind of get an idea of what he's talking about, and he doesn't tell you what he's really talking about until that final line. And then you're like, oh shit. Yeah, I can't hear you at all, sir.
You hear me now?
Yeah.
Well, that means I totally tried to mute myself before and cough and not cough into the mic, and I coughed into the mic. So that's cool. I think that this record is underappreciated, underrated. I think
it's misunderstood.
I agree with that. I think it's on the legendary status of records like Gave You Power by Nas, Stand by M. I'll even give Joyner Lucas Ross Capiccioni. I'll give him that joint. Shit like that. I think it's a legendary ass record. I think its storytelling is fucking supreme.
So we're going with, what are we going with?
Man, I have to give it to you and tell you it's To Pimp a Butterfly.
Because of the message, right? Because
I can't. I can't disrespect hip hop like that. I can't disrespect.
Good Kid, Mad City was an introduction album.
I agree with that.
They was giving you his style.
Correct.
And then To Pimp a Butterfly was what he is. So now it's To Pimp a Butterfly versus Take Care, and I think that's a fucking wash.
It's close. It's a complete wash. Good Kid, Mad City would have beat Take Care.
Yeah, but it would have been closer.
Oh, it would have been by like this.
I think Good Kid, Mad City. Shit, I don't know, man.
I'll tell you, you could make an argument for both, and that's why there wasn't a clear victor at that time. This is one of the reasons why Kendrick beats Drake, because it becomes more than sales and who made a better song. It becomes who had a better message and delivery about it. That's what it becomes. And Kendrick made an album that wasn't for radio.
But look at it like this.
What?
They all three do numbers, though. You know,
Yeah.
we could compare the numbers, but they all three do numbers.
Correct.
Drake does bigger numbers because he appeals to little white girls too.
Yep. That's
it. You know, take away the white girls, they're all three neck and neck.
I agree with that.
So it's Kendrick number one.
Drake is
Drake at number two. And Cole's three. Man, see, that don't even feel right saying that.
No, it does. I think that's an honest perspective.
Yeah, it was honest. It was honest.
Who's fourth and fifth?
Shit.
That's a hell of a conversation.
I mean, who's bigger than those three? Like nobody. That's why we just did the top three. Like
Well, not bigger than who's just under their style, but I feel like that you could have that conversation all day.
fucking. I always hear about NBA YoungBoy.
Nah, no.
I've never heard a song from him besides the new Tyler the Creator cut.
I've only heard him on a 50 Cent joint.
But that's the only way I know him. But I hear his name all the time, and I hear Lil Baby all the time, and I hear the Baby all the time.
So
but I don't know any of their songs. I know the Baby songs. I've listened to the Baby songs, but I don't know any Lil Baby songs or any NBA YoungBoy songs.
See, NBA YoungBoy put out this joint that I've never heard.
First all-electric SUV.
But let's be real. NBA YoungBoy, the Baby, and Lil Baby are not doing numbers like Cole, Drake, or Kendrick.
Not even close.
Not even close.
You know what? Here's what I'm gonna search because fuck this. Joey Badass. What did his last album do for numbers?
Who?
Joey Badass.
Not shit. Ain't nobody checking on that man. Like, he's dope and he deserves it, but he's not as big.
No, not even fucking close. But I'm curious. What did All American Badass do for numbers? Because that came out the same exact era.
He probably sold 100,000 a week. Or the equivalent.
Has it even? Nope, dude, not even close. Fucking 50,000.
He deserves it. I mean, he's dope, but I mean, when we're talking about impact, I mean,
yeah, not even.
Drake and Cole got him by a fucking.
Yeah, not even close. Who's? I don't want to say it, but is Logic the next up?
Hell no. Hell no.
Yeah, Logic's garbage.
More people make fun. No, he's not even garbage. I mean, he's garbage, but he's not like he's not. He's not garbage juice, you know. He's something that somebody threw away and they didn't mean to. Like, he just got caught up in the clutter. Like, he's trash like that. He's not fucking the dumpster juice at the bottom of the garbage. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree.
But more people make fun of him than listen to him, I feel like.
I think that's what I'm looking for. I think he was cool until he drank the punch.
I don't even think he did that. Didn't he retire?
He did retire, but I'm saying 2015, something changes in this man. He goes on a tour, he goes on the road, and there's just something different. He comes back after 2016, drops a cool like clubbish like mixtape, which is dope at the time. It's not even bad. It was cool. And he comes with Everybody, which is like this attempt at him. At first, what it appears to be is it's his attempt to like connect everybody, right? Like, the concept of the album is that when you pass through on Earth, you have to pass multiple times, and you have to experience life through the perspective of different people and different struggles to build up your soul to get wherever next, right? And that's a cool concept. So I thought he was going to drop an album that was telling perspectives from everybody's story, right? He was going to take people he met all through his life, influential people to him that of all different backgrounds and struggles, and he was going to make songs from their perspective. No, he just made a whole album about him being biracial and how people should understand him. And phrased it.
I mean, I'm
You there?
Yeah.
I didn't hear what you said. You cut out.
Oh, I was waiting for you to finish.
Oh, I don't know. I'm not even saying that it's like that's a bad thing, right? But it became a meme. Had his album expanded across different types of people, I think it would have been cool. What I think that album equals out to is Logic's like coming out party to the industry. That's what the fuck I think that is.
I always hear the biracial thing. I always hear people making fun of it. I actually just seen a story like earlier that was like somebody should tell Logic that he's biracial.
Yep. Yeah.
I'm biracial. Like I don't fucking talk about it that much.
It's just literally because this album, the whole album, he goes from before this album came out, he said he never wanted to talk about his race on a record. He always avoided it. Because, and then he dropped a whole album talking about it after saying he never wanted to talk about it on a record. So it was just, to me, it was all kinds of like fucked up. I don't know. I don't think it did well, is where I come out. Maybe I need to give it another listen. Maybe I'm an asshole for that. But I remember that me and my homies were fans of what Logic was doing, and when he came out with that tape, it was just whack, and he was never good after that.
You know what Logic reminds me of though? He reminds me of like every like white boy that raps, but he was just one of the few that slipped through the cracks.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Like I hate to fucking be like that because he is biracial. I mean, I'm not, I'm not making fun of anybody because of their race, but I mean, white boys tend to have that style more.
I'm a white boy, and I hate white boys in rap. I really do.
I mean,
man,
it's cool to rap fast if you have that ability, like that's cool. But I mean, and if you do that, that's dope too. Like I'm not dissing you for rapping fast. I'm dissing you for you making it a point that you think you're better than other rappers because you do rap fast. Like doesn't make you better. Like it just doesn't. It's just a skill that you have. But if you got a motherfucker who can spit bars like crazy bars, like who gives a fuck about any of that shit? You know what I'm saying?
Listen, I think anybody can rap. I think the ability to grab the microphone is open to everybody and anybody. But I think when you're on it, you need to tell your truth. And I just think that there's certain perspectives that I just don't care that I want to hear from. I don't even think they're doing anything wrong. I just think that I think me being a hip hop head, me being a young old head, my mind thinks that there's a certain way hip hop should sound, grimy wise, and you should be able to have this certain angle and it factor. And hip hop has expanded past that to allow more people in. That's the reality of it. But because I'm so centered on what the rap that I came up on and the sonic of being gritty, grimy, and standing up for yourself and like just going the fuck in is so centered to me that when I hear anything else, I just think I think it's wrong. I think you shouldn't be rapping.
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying because, but I also have, like in my music, you can hear a lot of the elements that would probably be, that people would say is, mumble rap or something that's not real hip hop, because I do have a lot of, different shit in my music, right?
Yeah, but you'd be applying layers. Yeah, I wouldn't even say that, man. But continue your point.
But, I would never I think there's just different genres, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I get what you're saying. Like it's one thing to be like, oh, well, hip hop's supposed to sound like this. But I truly believe that there's just different genres. You know what I'm saying? Like yeah, there's hip hop, but there's these subgenres too. Just like rock, how there was like metal and there was like 80s hair bands and you know what I'm saying? And there was grunge and shit like that. And I think there's all these different like little branches and shit like that. And I think hip hop is the same way, like we could sit up here and be like, oh, mumble rap this, mumble rap that. But we don't have to pay attention to it also. You know what I'm saying? We could just keep doing our thing. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I don't like when they'll be like, oh, this motherfucking rapper's cold. I'm like, bitch, what talking about? And then I'm, it's just some fucking dude like making weird humming noises over a beat to auto tune. I'm like, nah, this kid, nah. What you talking about, cuz? He ain't ill.
True. Yeah.
Who's a new age rapper that went on? Oh shit. Hey, if you can play that fucking, you know what? Earlier I lied. I said there was what the fuck was his name? Lil Baby.
Yeah.
And I said I never heard a song from him, which I haven't. But he has this song with Drake and his verse goes the fuck off. It's a new song too.
What's the song? Oh, hold on. Literally, the first result when I type in Drake is Drake Lil Baby.
Wait, yeah, he fucking goes off.
What is the fuck is it? Is it Wants and Needs? Or Never Recover? Oh, yes, indeed.
I don't know, bro.
Is it this joint?
The dash, the digit,
Yeah.
the schedule
No.
busy. My head in a hoodie, my
No,
shorty
that's
a
not it,
goodie,
bro.
my cousins
We might have to
crazy,
cut
my
this
cousins
part.
like
This joint?
Yeah.
Wants and needs.
yeah. Yeah.
I was just letting YouTube play one day and I heard this shit.
Leave me out the comments, leave me out the nonsense. Speaking out of context, people need some content. Niggas trying to keep up, shit is not a contest. Whipping bands concept, heaven sent, God sent. At least that's what my mom says. Proof is in the progress, money's not an object. Busy than a motherfucker, you know how my job get. Barking
Sounds
up
so
the wrong
bored
tree,
and like
you
you
know
didn't
how
wanna
the
be there.
dogs get. Haven't fallen off yet. Come with a classic, they come around years later.
No, I dug that. I like the way how he effortlessly wrote that.
Might charge my ex for a feature. Deposit the money to Brenda Letitia, or Linda Felicia. She came for me twice, I didn't even know for her once. You know I'm a pleaser. 42 millimeter was made in Geneva. Yeah, I probably should go to Yeshiva. We went to Ibiza. Yeah, I probably should go link with Yeezy. I need me some Jesus. As soon as I started confessing my sins, he wouldn't believe us. Sins. I got sins on my mind and some M's. Got a lot of M's on my mind and my friends. Yeah, I keep my friends on my mind. I'm in love. I'm in love with two girls at one time and they tens. That's why I got 10 on my mind. I got M's. Got a lot of M's on my mind and my friends. Yeah, I keep my friends on my mind. Should repent. I need me some Jesus in my life. Amen.
I'm from the four, but I love me a threesome. DM a delete this shit, my little secret. You tryna dish me to blow up, I peep it. I can't respond, we just go at your people. If I left some rats on the bed, you can keep it. This shit getting deeper and deeper. I dig it. My shovel won't be, and I was broke, had to fix it. A shark in the water, you swim with the little fish. I hit the day by tomorrow, she miss it. I grab her neck, she look up, then I kiss it. I'm not a goat, but I fit the description. I like the post, so I get the prescription. We walk around with them bands and I breach it. This gun ain't gon' jam, and I blow, I ain't missing. I'm dropping hit after hit, I'm just chilling. But I'll send a hit while I chill with my children. Bigger the business, the bigger the office. I fuck around and found me a sweat, and I called up, they call for my artists, they making me offers. I don't even bargain, I start from the bottom. I lost a Ferrari, Las Vegas, Nevada. I woke up the following day and went harder. I'm cracking my shit, now they see that I'm smarter. I gotta get money, I love to get charter. I gave her 4 burgers at once for a startup. I can't let them down, walk around with my guard up. I'm feeling out YOLO, yeah, that's still the motto. I know I be
Yo,
on some
I'm
shit
telling you,
that
this
I thought
fucking
of.
going up.
I got sins on my mind.
I'll be honest, at first I really didn't want it. Like it.
Nah, bro. I think I had that same exact reaction. I was like, who the fuck's this? You know what I'm talking about? And then
Once
he
he
just kept going, and I was like, ugh, like he's killing it.
catching this flow and actually saying shit, and I was like, nah, I can't ignore that.
He was like, I ain't the go, but I've read the description.
Yeah, I bet you play my head, you play it back, you'll see my head start bobbing. Once I can't deny it anymore, my head start. He caught a certain flow that I was just like, yo, what?
Yeah, but it's crazy that, you know, like these motherfuckers can rap. Like, don't get that, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't get that shit twisted. You know what I'm saying? It's just that most of the time they know what pops, so they're not going to.
So,
but I'm a big fucking hater. I'm 28 years old. I'm 30, dog. Fucking. Oh shit! You playing that? You playing that?
oh, I didn't mean to. Yeah, that's Endeavor.
Playing that Endeavor.
Hey,
this is probably one of my favorite tracks from him.
I still want to hear an Endeavor album, bro. I want to hear that too.
This shit's smooth as fuck. It's that bag that Endeavor can grab in and fucking, you know what I'm saying, go hard on anything at any moment. When I heard this, I was like, this motherfucker got it.
He had a couple joints out that time of year. I mean, from the beginning, right? We did the Let's Get It remix. He and I hopped on Respect together. He came
another fire fucking track.
He came with this joint after that, and then he dropped Drip.
Oh yeah, I fuck with Drip too.
And then I know you and him had a collab behind the scenes around that time that is still in the files and shit. He and I have a joint that we did.
Bro, the truth is,
Yeah, I love that joint.
yeah.
Oh, I love that joint. That's perfection from both of us, bro. I don't think. I mean, obviously we progressed and we've done iller things since, but particularly in that moment, I don't think we had done anything better than that ever. I love his verse. I love the hook. I'm that's one of the verses I'm proudest of. I hope that record gets to see like the light of day at some point soon.
You know, this started out originally as a like a J. Cole, Drake versus Kendrick. You know what? One of the like the main things we didn't ask though
What
is who makes the better music.
we can't, and we can cut this piece in. We can cut this piece back in if we need to, like from the end of the bullshit, unless we let it all play through.
No, just let it all play through.
Fuck it. I'm good with that. This is a long ass conversation. We're definitely doing podcast length shit. Anyway, fucking your question. What it was who makes better music?
I think, but I think they all three have different. I think Kendrick
They have different
and
sounds.
J. Cole probably have the closer sound. Like
Oh.
their sounds are more similar than theirs are to Drake's.
I'm gonna say this, bro. Despite who can put together a better straight up body of work, despite who can flow better, I think J. Cole is my favorite person to listen to out of all of them because he hits this certain style, particularly off this last album he put out. I think when he does it good, he does it really good. If that makes sense, you feel me? But it's good is great. Now maybe I'm just bugging, honestly.
But are you talking about like how well the albums flow together, or are you talking about like actual good music?
I'm talking about just good songs.
Okay.
I feel like I can make an argument for that with Cole. Like I really could.
Like that might be one of the categories that he wins.
That'd be the category he wins. Yeah. I mean, even this album he put out, the whole thing isn't great, right? But the songs on here that nail it. Pride is the Devil, Let Go of My Hand, Interlude, The Climb Back, Close, Hunger on Hillside. The whole back half of this album is straight classic. Applying Pressure, Punching the Clock, 100 Mil, they're okay. 95 South, Amari, they're okay. I Don't Like My Life, and yeah.
Okay, here's another one then. Who has a garbage album?
J. Cole, Sideline Story. Though,
One with that can't get enough.
Drake's Views is garbage.
Is that the one that had okay, never mind. Yeah,
That had Hotline Bling on it.
I don't think Kendrick has a whack album.
No, because he's going out of his way not to do that. Yeah, Cole's is definitely Sideline. Drake's is definitely Views.
Okay, so to recap, that number 3 is J. Cole.
Yes, sir. Bronze.
And it's close. It's close between him and Drake. It's close.
Yeah. Definitely.
Drake is at number 2.
Yes, sir. Silver.
And Kendrick Lamar is at number 1.
Gold. Yes, sir.
I think one of the ones that solidifies this is if they all three dropped right now at the same time. Kendrick smashing them.
Yeah, 100%.
Well, because of anticipation too. They're waiting on Kendrick.
Yeah. Cole did his thing, but I'll be honest, man. Cole killed it for like above average, but like it would just be a no contest if fucking Kendrick dropped right now compared to what the hype Cole got. It wouldn't even be fucking close.
If Adele and Kendrick Lamar dropped right now, they would go head and head for a little bit. I mean, Adele would pull away, but they would go head and head for a little bit.
No, I agree with you 100%.
Because the motherfuckers are waiting on Kendrick.
Who's the next pop star coming up? That's a random question. Who's that? Like who after Adele? Who is it?
Oh, I don't even think it's close, bro. I think Adele might be the biggest fucking motherfucker in the world.
Who's next? Is Ed Sheeran next?
I don't even know who the fuck that is. Oh, wow, honestly,
I'm surprised actually. Still, I don't know who was after it though.
Eminem probably, right?
Nah, fuck that.
You don't think Eminem's? Damn. See, that's a whole nother discussion. Because Eminem might not even be in hip hop. Eminem might just be like bigger than music.
As far as that's a statement I've heard before. But as far as I'm concerned, Eminem retires in 2013. Marshall Mathers LP releases and he just hangs his hat up. He's like, I'm done. That's how I feel.
All right, well, that was our fucking little discussion. We're gonna be trying to do this shit. Maybe the next one we'll talk about Eminem, because me personally, I think he's the GOAT, like the GOAT rapper. But there's so many different categories in hip hop. You know what I'm saying? That he wouldn't even fit in any of those, or a lot of them. He wouldn't fit in. But yeah, that might be who's the biggest rapper ever might be the next topic.
Next conversation. Yeah, true.
The biggest rapper ever, because that one's more like that's not opinionated.
Well, who's the greatest rapper ever?
No, not the greatest, the biggest. Because we already know, to me, Eminem's the greatest.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the biggest.
But the biggest, so do the numbers. I think,
I'm talking about impact and how long they've been here. What it would mean if they did this or that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. All right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that'll be one we'll do.
That's the next one. So fucking stay tuned and shit, because we're gonna be doing this. We're gonna be trying to do this. We don't really like the podcast label or tag. I think we're more just trying to just have some conversations and just chill back and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that us. Just chill that shit.
Yeah, just chill out. You know what I'm saying? We just kicking back, talking some hip hop bullshit, and sometimes we might not even talk about hip hop bullshit.
No, we just cover some random shit. I think it'll always be hip hop centered though. We are.
Yeah.
Us.
So yeah, maybe expect these every Thursday.
No, Wednesday we was gonna do.
Okay, Wednesday. Every Wednesday. And there's gonna be some times where we just don't got one for that day.
It'll be most Wednesdays. You feel me? It's a go with the flow type of thing, man.
Yeah, we don't want to force anything. We anything we do, we want it to be fun. We don't want to fucking have anything feel like it's a job or something. You know what I'm saying? We're not into that.
Shit, if we don't drop an episode, we probably in the booth.
Yeah. So fucking peace out, and I'll see y'all fuckers next time and shit.
Peace, man. Comment, like, subscribe, all that bullshit. Add us, man. Vega Hip Hop, Loke, Wavy, Dysfunktional Records. Catch you motherfuckers later.